What if, in the middle of all the noise, all the stress, and everything pulling at your attention, there was a voice speaking directly to you, calm, steady, and deeply personal, reminding you that you are not alone and never have been? Listen closely, because this message isn't random, and it isn't meant for everyone at once. It's meant for you, right here, right now. From the deepest place of love, I am speaking to you as someone who sees your struggles, understands your thoughts, and cares for you more than you can fully grasp. Give me just a moment of your time, a small pause in your busy world, and hear these words above every distraction competing for your focus. What I'm about to share carries more weight than the worries filling your mind, more meaning than the doubts that try to take over your thoughts. Stay with me just a little longer and allow your heart to open, because what you're holding inside, the pain, the heaviness, the quiet sadness, doesn't have to stay there. I want to take that burden from you, to calm the restless thoughts that keep circling in your mind, and replace them with something steady, something peaceful. I am here, close to you, offering a kind of calm that nothing else can truly give. Trust me with your heart, even if it feels difficult, even if you've been hurt before, because you are meant to be loved fully and without condition. My words are not empty, they carry purpose, and every promise I make to you is something I intend to keep. I am here to lift your spirit, to bring light back into your mornings, to remind you that each new day still holds meaning. When you look for me, understand this clearly. I love you deeply, not just in a distant or abstract way, but in a way you are meant to feel within yourself. I don't want you to simply hear it or believe it intellectually. I want you to experience it, to let it settle into your heart so that joy can return to your life. I have never stepped away from you, not even for a moment, and I never will. That is not a hopeful idea, it is a constant truth. You are safe in my care, protected even when you don't realize it, and held in a place where nothing can truly harm your soul. Trust me completely, because my presence around you does not fade, and my arms are always open, no matter how far you think you've gone. I hear every quiet prayer, every unspoken worry, every tear you try to hide. As you begin each day, take a breath and recognize that I am already there with you. I see your effort, your faith, and the way you greet the day with hope, even when things feel uncertain. When you speak to me, especially when you ask for the well-being of your family, it matters more than you know. Those prayers carry weight, and they are heard. But don't let your attention get lost in things that don't truly matter. When life becomes overwhelming, when problems seem to surround you from every direction, come back to me. I am not just an option, I am your answer. I don't want fear to control your life or anxiety to dictate your decisions. You trusted me once, and that trust wasn't misplaced. I have never failed you, and I won't start now. Hold tightly to my words, keep them close, and remember everything I have already done for you. Think about the times you felt trapped, but found a way out. The moments when things could have gone terribly wrong, but didn't. I was there, guiding, protecting, and lifting you out of situations you thought you wouldn't survive. Even when everything looked hopeless, I stepped in with strength beyond what you could see, changing outcomes in ways you couldn't have imagined. And I'm not finished. There is still so much more I can do in your life. More doors I can open. More peace I can bring. Believe in that. Let me continue to guide you, to protect you through every hour of the day and every moment of the night. Don't let discouragement settle into your heart, because it doesn't belong there. You are loved more deeply than you realize, and I want you to live with that peace, to experience a kind of happiness that doesn't fade when circumstances change. I see your tears, especially the ones you shed for others, the prayers you whisper for people you care about. You give so much, often asking for little in return, and that humility means more than you think. When you come to me, focus on gratitude, on recognizing what has already been given to you. There is power in that, and I take joy in your sincerity. Even when you don't ask for anything directly, I am already preparing blessings for you greater than what you could imagine, beyond what you would even think to request. Stay steady in your faith. Every promise I make stands firm, and nothing can break it. When obstacles appear, don't lose heart. Your path is not controlled by those challenges. It is held securely in my hands. You will reach the goals set before you, and the dreams you carry inside you will not be taken away. But your faith, your loyalty, and your sincerity matter. They are what keep you aligned with everything meant for you. Start each day by seeking me, by choosing gratitude before anything else, and don't let negativity overshadow the light already present in your life. I want you to recognize the opportunities around you, to see beyond what's immediately visible, and to understand that there is a greater plan unfolding, one filled with goodness, even when you can't fully see it yet. I know the past days haven't been easy for you, and there have been moments when confusion clouded your thoughts and made everything feel uncertain. But hear this clearly: no harm will come to you, and you will not be put to shame. The challenges around you may feel real and overwhelming, but they are not stronger than what is already within you. You will rise above every threat, and you will come out on the other side with victory in your hands. It's time for you to truly see yourself for who you are, not weak, not forgotten, but a deeply valued soul, a beloved child of the Almighty, someone whose worth cannot be reduced by circumstances or opinions. No force can truly stand against you. No obstacle can permanently block your way, because you are already equipped with everything you need to overcome. The victory you're searching for isn't something far away, it's already been placed within your reach. Stop focusing on defeat, because that is not your story anymore. I will move mountains in your life, and you will rise with a level of faith that does not shake under pressure. Your prayers will no longer feel uncertain. They will carry confidence, clarity, and the quiet assurance that they are being heard and answered. You will walk forward with strength in your heart, no longer weighed down by discouragement or sadness. I understand how deeply family struggles can affect you, how certain situations leave wounds that take time to heal. Sometimes you need to step away, to rest, to sit in silence and reconnect, because your soul needs that space to recover. When you allow yourself those moments, when you choose stillness, reflection, and connection with my spirit, you begin to feel a calm that nothing else can provide. You were never created to live in constant sorrow, to remain stuck in cycles of regret, or to believe that failure defines you. Yes, you may face pain, and yes, there are moments when tears fall without warning, but none of that changes how deeply you are loved. Even when you feel like you can't continue, I am already there, lifting you up, giving you the strength you think you've lost. You are not meant to live defeated. There is something beautiful and pure within your heart, and it does not belong hidden in darkness. Step into the light again. Let your expression change. Let joy slowly return to your face, because your life is meant to reflect something greater, something that others will notice, something that will inspire them to call out with hope and belief. You are a reflection of my love, and everything I have done in your life so far is only the beginning. I will continue to work in ways that go beyond logic, beyond expectation, so you can truly understand how important you are. There is no more time for retreating into doubt or giving space to discouragement. You are moving forward now, like a force that cannot be stopped, cutting through resistance and opening paths that once seemed closed. I will expand your understanding so you begin to see your life differently, not just as a series of struggles, but as something meaningful, something that impacts generations beyond what you can see today. Don't worry if people fail to notice your efforts right now. Don't let criticism or pain discourage you, even when it feels personal. Everything you've been given has a purpose, and nothing in your life is without meaning. I am in control of every detail, even the ones that don't make sense yet. But your mindset matters, your attitude, your belief, your willingness to trust. These are the things that will lift you higher. When you feel weak, return to my word. Let it strengthen you. When you feel like giving up, pause, look upward, and remember that I am both above you and within you at the same time. My blessings are not far away, they are already surrounding you, closer than you think. The problems that seem like mountains will not remain standing forever, they will collapse, and you will move forward freely. Now ask yourself honestly, do you believe this? And do you love me? Because your answer matters, and it opens the door for something greater to happen within you. Today I want you to take 3 simple but powerful steps that will calm your heart and remove the anxiety that's been weighing you down. Listen carefully, and let these actions stay with you throughout your day. First, give me your heart fully, not halfway, not only when it feels convenient, but completely and sincerely, without fear or hesitation. My intention has never been to harm you or burden you with unnecessary pain. Everything I desire for you is rooted in growth, peace, and a life filled with meaning and abundance. When you surrender your heart fully, When you choose to trust me even when it's difficult, you create a foundation that cannot be shaken. Doubts may still come, challenges will still appear, but my word will hold you steady through all of it. It will become your anchor, the thing that keeps you grounded when everything else feels unstable. But if you hold back, if you only trust when it's easy, your life will feel uncertain, like it's constantly being pulled in different directions. I don't want that for you. I want consistency, strength, and a faith that doesn't depend on circumstances. Decide today to commit fully, not just for a moment, but for the long path ahead. When you do, every day of your life gains new meaning. It's no longer about losing time, but about gaining something eternal, something lasting. Your life will begin to feel fuller, richer, more connected. You will see blessings not just in your own journey, but in your family, in your relationships, in the way challenges are faced together instead of alone. And even those who intend harm will not succeed because protection will surround you. Victory is already secured. You simply need to step into it by giving me your trust, your faith, and your loyalty, starting today. Now, the second step is something simple, yet incredibly powerful, and it begins with a pause. If you can, lift your hands, or just close your eyes for a moment, and allow yourself to step away from the noise around you. In that quiet space, start to reflect on your life, not just the big moments, but also the small ones that often go unnoticed. Think about the blessings you have right now, the ones you're still hoping for, and even those that came to you in the past when you needed them most. Make a mental list, or speak them softly, including even the smallest things that have helped you keep going. The strength to wake up, the ability to breathe, the presence of people in your life, or even the lessons hidden inside difficult times. And if, in this moment, you feel like you have nothing to be thankful for, then begin with this. Be grateful for the ability to still feel, to still reflect, to still have the chance to begin again. Gratitude, when expressed sincerely, has the power to heal something deep within you. It removes the invisible barrier that keeps you from seeing clearly, and suddenly, what once felt empty begins to reveal meaning. Your perspective starts to shift, and you realize that even in your hardest days, there were things holding you together, supporting you, giving you reasons to continue. Those blessings are not random. They have been surrounding you, sustaining you, even when you didn't fully notice them. They are the reason you still stand, the reason you continue to move forward despite everything. Yes, challenges exist, and struggles are real, but when you look closely, you'll begin to see how each experience has shaped you, how it has strengthened your faith, how it has helped you grow into someone more aware, more resilient, and more prepared for what lies ahead. So take this moment seriously. Express your gratitude fully. Speak it, feel it, mean it. Be thankful for your life, for the air you breathe, for your family, for your present situation, even if it isn't perfect yet. Gratitude is not about pretending everything is ideal. It's about recognizing that even now, there is something valuable in your life. And as you do this, understand that guidance is already on its way. Paths will become clearer, decisions will feel easier, and direction will come when the time is right. But for now, stay present. Be thankful in this moment. Be grateful when you feel joy, and even when your heart feels heavy. Be grateful through the highs and the lows, through success and failure, through clarity and confusion. Even the difficult moments carry lessons that will serve you later. Look at yourself honestly, without judgment, and appreciate how far you've come. That mindset alone, the decision to live with gratitude, has the power to change everything. Starting today, you will begin to notice shifts in your life, small at first, then more significant, because gratitude opens the door for transformation. And now, the third step is about something beyond yourself. It's about what you do with what you've just received. Take these words, this sense of peace, this renewed perspective, and share it with others. You may not always see it, but many people around you are struggling silently. On the surface, they may seem fine, even happy, but inside, they are dealing with pain, confusion, and a lack of purpose. Some are standing at the edge of giving up, searching for even a small reason to keep going. What you have right now, the awareness, the comfort, the sense of being supported, is something they need too. So go to them, not with pressure or force, but with sincerity. Share your experience, your peace, your understanding. Let them see the change in you. Let them feel the calm that now exists in your presence. When you choose to spread love and encouragement, something powerful happens not just for them but for you as well. You become surrounded by a deeper sense of peace, a stronger feeling of stability, and a life that begins to align with purpose. You may not always be understood immediately. Some may laugh, some may dismiss what you say, but don't let that stop you. Often, the people who react that way are the ones who need it the most. Their resistance comes from pain, not from truth. Deep inside, they are searching for exactly what you found, a reminder that they are not alone, that they are valued, that their life still has meaning. So continue to share, continue to show kindness, continue to reflect that love in your actions. And understand this as well, I heard you last night. I heard the quiet prayer you whispered when no one else was around. I saw the tears that fell, the weight you were carrying, the way you asked for strength, for courage, for peace, and for clarity to face what lies ahead. None of that went unnoticed. And look at you now. You've stepped into a new day, and something inside you has shifted. There is a strength in you that wasn't there before, a determination that is beginning to grow. You are no longer standing in the same place, mentally or emotionally. Where fear once controlled your thoughts, there is now faith beginning to take its place. Where uncertainty once held you back, there is now a quiet resolve pushing you forward. Yesterday, even the thought of challenges made you feel unsteady, but today, you are standing with more confidence, more readiness to face whatever comes. That change is not accidental. It is the result of what is already working within you. So rise and keep moving forward. There is something greater ahead, and you are being prepared for it with every step you take. Move forward now with intention, because you are not walking alone, and you never have been. The strength you feel beginning to rise inside you is not slouchy. It has been placed there for a reason. I brought you to this point in your life not just to guide you, but to equip you with everything you need to face what comes next. The challenges ahead may look significant, but they are not greater than the power that supports you. Nothing you encounter will be beyond your ability to overcome, because you are backed by a force that does not fail. Every obstacle that appears in your path is not there to destroy you, but to be defeated by you. You have been given the resilience, the determination, and the clarity required to move through every conflict that stands in your way. Whatever goals you carry in your heart, whatever dreams you are working toward, understand this: you will succeed. Doors will open, situations will shift, and the problems that have been weighing on you will begin to resolve. Even the people around you, friends, family, and those in positions of authority, will begin to respond differently, with understanding and favor, because things are aligning in ways you cannot yet fully see. So do not be afraid of what others might do or say. As long as you remain grounded in integrity and continue to trust, no one will be able to stand against you or disrupt what is meant for you and your family. Remember this, always. I am with you every single day, through every moment, until the very end. My words carry power, not just to comfort you, but to restore you. There is a force within them that brings healing, that lifts you when you feel low, that gives you life when you feel drained. You may sometimes feel unworthy, as if you are not good enough to receive this kind of care or attention, but that thought is not the truth. Your faith, even in its quietest form, and your humility have already opened the door. I am not distant from you, I am present, and I desire to be not just part of your life, but deeply rooted in your heart. And when you allow that, something begins to change. The weight you've been carrying starts to fall away. The fears that once controlled your thoughts begin to lose their grip. The anxieties that kept you restless begin to quiet down. With even the smallest step toward trust, those chains start to break, and the pain that once felt permanent begins to fade. There is clarity in my voice, because I want you to experience real peace, not temporary relief, but something lasting. I want you to feel secure about your future, to know that there is something good ahead, something worth moving toward. When you spend time in this connection, when you allow yourself to be still and present, you create space for reassurance, for understanding, and for a deeper awareness of the love that surrounds you. This is what has been waiting for you to feel supported, protected, and guided without doubt. Now stand up again, not in fear, but in confidence, and continue your journey with strength. You are not weak, you are capable, You are resilient, and you are filled with a kind of faith that cannot be easily shaken. Carry that with you. Let it remind you that no situation is beyond hope, no problem is beyond resolution. When you truly believe, when you hold on to that trust, possibilities begin to expand in ways you didn't expect. Everything that once seemed impossible begins to shift. I love you. And because of that, you will be okay, no matter what you are facing right now. Trust the timing of your life. Even when things feel delayed or uncertain, there is a process unfolding. I am arranging situations, aligning details, preparing outcomes, so that when the moment comes, what is meant for you will arrive naturally, without force. So be patient. Use this time wisely. Do not react impulsively, and do not let emotions push you into decisions that could lead to confusion or regret. Take a step back when needed. Reflect. Seek clarity before you act. I do not want you to become entangled in situations that bring unnecessary complications into your life. Be cautious of false intentions around you, and do not commit yourself to things that do not align with truth or integrity. Hear this clearly: I am helping you. Even when it doesn't look obvious, even when progress feels slow, I am working in ways you cannot see. So, be patient with the process. And one more thing, be mindful of your future. Avoid placing yourself under burdens that will weigh you down later. You've already experienced what it feels like to carry unnecessary pressure, and I do not want that cycle to repeat. A new chapter is coming, one where clarity replaces confusion, where light replaces uncertainty, and where you experience freedom, not dependence, not limitation, but true independence and peace. Together, we are creating a new path for your life, something that will unfold step by step. But for now, keep certain things to yourself. Not every plan needs to be shared. Not every intention needs to be explained. There are people who may not understand, and others who may try to discourage you based on your past. Let them speak if they choose to, but do not let their words shape your direction. That phase of your life is over. You are not the same person anymore. Something within you has changed, and now you move forward with a different mindset, one that is rooted in trust rather than fear. You will succeed in what you pursue. Opportunities will appear, and the weight you've been carrying will begin to lift. The burdens that once held you back will break apart, and you will step into a space of peace, stability, and growth. Stay grounded. Stay focused. Do not be distracted by what others are doing or saying. As long as you remain aligned with truth and continue forward with integrity, nothing will be able to stand in your way. My presence remains constant, and my support does not fade. My words are enough to restore you, enough to strengthen you, enough to carry you forward. But you must also release the thoughts that have been holding you back, the guilt, the belief that you deserve to suffer, the idea that your past defines your future. That is not your reality anymore. You live in a world where challenges exist, yes, but they do not control your outcome. You are meant to rise above them. Trust each step you take, and you will begin to see that even in difficulty, there is victory waiting for you. I see what's been happening inside you, even the parts you don't fully understand yourself. There are moments when you find yourself overwhelmed with emotion, when tears come without a clear reason, and you're left wondering why the weight feels so heavy. Let me tell you what's really at the center of that feeling. It's a deep longing, a quiet pull within your soul that wants to reconnect, to feel close again, to return to a place where you feel whole. Your heart recognizes that distance, and your spirit knows that without that connection, something always feels incomplete. It can seem like life is slipping through your hands, like time keeps moving, but the peace you've been searching for hasn't fully arrived yet. Relationships may feel strained, people may seem distant, and you might question where you truly belong, but pause for a moment and understand this. I am here, right beside you, closer than you think. There is a source of renewal available to you right now, a place where your soul can be refreshed, where the heaviness can be washed away. When you choose to step into that, when you allow yourself to receive it, the sadness begins to lose its hold, and clarity starts to return. Your faith has not been wasted, it has already produced something meaningful. Change has already begun. You opened the door, even if only slightly, and that was enough. I have entered, and I am not leaving. I will remain with you, bringing peace into your home, protecting your loved ones, and blessing your life in ways that will continue to unfold. Even now I can sense that part of you still feels low, that there is a quiet sadness behind your expression and a need for renewed strength to keep going. So come forward with confidence. You don't have to walk through your days feeling empty or unmotivated. I am not distant or unreachable. I am present, right here where I have always been, even in the moments you forgot. Take my hand, and let's walk through your thoughts together. Tell me honestly, what is it that you're afraid of? Why does it feel like giving up is an option? Why does your future sometimes look unclear or unworthy of effort? Yes, the world can be harsh, and you've experienced that firsthand. There was a time when your outlook was full of hope, when your heart was open, when you trusted easily and believed in good things. But then came disappointment, betrayal, and moments that slowly changed how you see everything. That pain was real, and it left marks. It made you cautious, it made you question, and at times it made you feel disconnected not just from others, but even from your own sense of purpose. But listen carefully, I understand you completely. I know your story, your wounds, your struggles, and even the thoughts you don't say out loud. Nothing about you is hidden from me. Just as every detail in the universe is known, every detail of your life matters and is seen. So walk with me for a moment, and let me remind you of something you may have forgotten. There is a place where you are fully accepted, where your identity is not questioned, where your presence is valued every single moment. In that place, you are not defined by your past, not limited by your mistakes, and not reduced by your fears. You are recognized, appreciated, and deeply loved. That place is not far away. It exists within my presence, within my heart, where you are safe and where nothing can remove you. No failure, no regret, no outside voice has the authority to take that away from you. You belong, and that truth does not change. You have the right to come forward, to speak, to be heard, even on the days when you feel undeserving. Do not let lies convince you otherwise. Your past does not have the power to control your future anymore. You are still here. You are still standing. And that means something powerful. You chose not to give up. You kept going, even when it was difficult. And that decision has carried you to this moment. There is strength in you that cannot be erased. The greatest challenge you face is not always external. It's often the battle within your own thoughts. Emotions can sometimes mislead you, making you believe things that are not true, convincing you that you are weaker than you are, or that your situation is more permanent than it really is. But you are not meant to be controlled by those feelings. Do not accept every negative thought as truth. Do not assume that every difficulty defines your outcome. Fear does not have authority over your life. I am in control, and I am working in ways that turn even your mistakes into something useful, something that can lead you forward instead of holding you back. You have been renewed, strengthened, and given everything you need to move ahead. Hold on to that. Stay connected to it. Take shelter in that truth whenever you feel uncertain. And from this moment on, believe this fully. Your suffering does not define you anymore. Your family will be supported. Your life will progress. And step by step, you will move closer to the dreams you've been carrying inside you. There may still be days when you feel tired, when the weight of everything makes it hard to see clearly, when problems feel so overwhelming that they blur your direction. In those moments, remember this: you are not lost. Even when it feels dark, you are being guided. You are not walking alone through uncertainty. Do not give in to fear, because you are deeply loved, and that love does not disappear in difficult times. Say it clearly within yourself, believe it, hold on to it, and let it strengthen you. I am the source of healing, the one who opens doors, clears paths, provides what you need, and protects what matters to you. Your life, your future, your family, they are all held with care. And right now, in this moment, you are not imagining it. You are feeling a shift, a sense of calm, a reassurance that something is changing. You've been waiting for clarity, for direction, for a sign, and this is it. Take these words and hold on to them. Let them replace the thoughts that once brought you pain. Move forward with confidence, even if you cannot see every step ahead. Trust what you feel. Trust what is being built within you, and trust that the path is unfolding exactly as it should. Do not let the noise of the world distract you or pull you away from this clarity. Each day is an opportunity to keep moving forward, to leave behind the weight of past failures, regrets, and negative patterns. You don't need to carry those anymore. Start with your words. What you say to yourself and to others matters. Speak with intention, with care, with awareness. Do not tear yourself down with your own thoughts. Choose words that build, that strengthen, that bring life instead of taking it away. And when doubt tries to return, remind yourself that your future is not built on fear, it is built on possibility. No situation is beyond change. No condition is permanent when you choose to move forward with faith and action. I can transform every area of your life, your mindset, your relationships, your circumstances, if you allow it to begin. Understand this clearly. It will not always be easy, but you will not be doing it alone. Support is already with you. Strength is already within you, and the outcome you are hoping for is already in motion. I want you to live fully, without being trapped by worry about the future. Release that burden. You don't need to carry it anymore. When anxiety tries to take over, face it directly and remind yourself that you are not alone in this. Speak with confidence, and you will see how fear begins to fade. Peace will take its place, and your mind will begin to rest again. Live your life with openness, with courage, and with the understanding that you are supported in ways you cannot always see. You've come too far to give up now. Every struggle you've faced, every moment you thought you wouldn't make it through, has brought you here, and you made it. That means something. That proves something. You are stronger than you think, so keep going. Even when waiting feels difficult, even when answers seem delayed, remain steady. There is timing behind everything, and nothing meant for you will pass you by. You are cared for, you are guided, and you are deeply loved. Never forget that. What lies ahead of you is greater than what you've left behind, and the victory you've been waiting for is closer than you realize. Stay focused, stay grounded, and keep moving forward with faith. Everything that has been prepared for you is already on its way.